Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing I don't know if this is like a tag or what, but I've seen it going around on YouTube. A lot of people have been doing it lately. And basically it's where you recreate the makeup that you wore in high school and kind of show how you used to do it. So when I saw people doing this video, I thought it was so funny because I thought back to when I was in high school and the way that I did my makeup compared to now. I feel like I was like so awkward in high school, especially like towards the beginning of it. I was more awkward in middle school, but definitely high school too, just like thinking back to it. And I'm really sorry, there's so much construction in the background, so just bear with me on that. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you do. And let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so in high school, I did not use this foundation. Actually, this is like a tinted moisturizer, but I really like it, so I want to use it today. And it pretty much does the same thing as the products that I used when I was in high school. I just used like some tinted moisturizer from CVS, but anything will really work. And this is kind of a more full coverage tinted moisturizer, which is why I like it. It's from Hourglass, and it's the Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint, and this stuff is not cheap, but it is amazing, and you'll see in a second how nice it makes your skin look. Oh, also, by the way, I'm not naked right now. I have a shirt on. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. When I was in high school, I did kind of have acne a little bit, so I did like to use like stuff on my skin every day pretty much because, I don't know, I just was really self-conscious about my skin in high school. I feel like most teenagers are, but my skin definitely wasn't that bad. So I just put on like a light coat of that. And then I would use concealer, and I also did not use this one in high school. I used one from the drugstore, but I really just don't like drugstore concealers because they never match my skin. My skin is really like weird. It's like really pale. It's hard to find color matches for me at the drugstore. They're either like too pink or too orange, so I'm just gonna use this one. So I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I love this concealer. It's great for under eyes and also for blemishes. So now that I look crazy, I will go ahead and blend this out. A beauty blender is something that I would really recommend that you get if you're in high school and you're using foundation and stuff and concealer. It's just really like the best thing for blending. It'll never make your makeup look patchy or cakey. So if you're looking to like spend money on one product, I would definitely suggest getting a beauty blender. I know they are like $20, but you can reuse them and they last forever, so it's a good thing to have, and it's totally worth the $20, I promise. When I was in high school, my skin was very oily, and I would use a makeup setting spray. I never really used primer. I would just use like a mattifying foundation, and I also used a setting powder, and that is like what was key for me when I was in high school. So I would use like a powder foundation sometimes if I needed the extra coverage, and this one I did use in high school. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. So I will put on just a little bit of this. I really don't need it though because I feel like the foundation did a good job, but I usually will put a little bit like in my T-zone area just to make sure everything's kind of like set in place. Then the key product that would save, sorry, there's like a lot of construction going on outside right now. This is from Tarte as well, and it's their like translucent setting powder, and this stuff is so, sorry, there's like all this fur like everywhere from this blanket that I'm sitting on, but this stuff is really mattifying. I would bring this to school with me with like a little brush, and I would use it anytime my skin was getting oily. I would just blot my face with it. But since you're putting bacteria on your brush by doing that throughout the day, you want to make sure that you wash your brush, preferably every day, but I know that's not like practical, so maybe like every couple days, Definitely don't go longer than a week without washing it, otherwise your skin will start breaking out. For brows, I actually like really didn't do my brows until senior year, and when I did, I would use like an Anastasia brow powder and then like a setting gel. I did actually use pencils sometimes, so I'm gonna use my little brow pencil to lightly fill in my brows. I'm not really gonna do a lot just because, you know, I didn't really do a lot in high school. I pretty much would just fill in like where I saw blank areas in my brows, but other than that, that's pretty much it. And then I would just like comb them out. Really, like, the biggest concern to me was like my skin mostly, so I would just focus on like having a really good base, which is so weird to me because I do my brows like every day, so I'm like cringing at this right now. For eye makeup, I would always use this Dior eyeshadow palette that I like bought. I don't even know how old this is, honestly. I was so into makeup, and I mean I still am obviously, but I just like wanted a Dior eyeshadow palette so badly. So I got this one, and I pretty much used this like all through high school. It's the 5-color designer palette in the shade Nude Pink Design. And I'm pretty sure they still sell this, but I don't know. I'll see if I can find it and link it in the info box. So I would always use this, this middle color. Okay, I don't know why, but it's deciding not to focus today. It's just like a shimmery peach color, and I would put this all over my lid. And these shadows really are amazing. They're very like velvety and very pigmented. This is a very like natural palette, so it worked for me in high school. Then in the crease, I would use this taupe color right here. Sorry, it's not focusing. I don't know why, but you can see the colors, so. And I just put that in my crease. This is a really nice palette for fall. I'm actually probably going to start using this more often. I like the contrast of the warm toned lid color with the cool toned crease color. Then I would use the taupe color like under my eyes. Okay, and then it actually comes with a gel liner as well right here. I didn't really get too crazy with this, so I would kind of just do like a thin line over the top and then smudge it a little bit with the other end. I'm sorry about the construction. There's just nothing I can do about it. It goes on like all day. They're building like this apartment complex right across from mine, and they just work on it all day long, every single day. So I kind of just have to deal with it when I'm filming, but what can you do? Okay, so that's kind of like what I would do. And then I would do mascara. I'm having such like nostalgia right now using this eyeshadow palette and doing this makeup. Totally remember doing this every morning at like 6:30 in the morning, getting ready for school every single day. I cannot believe I had to wake up that early. Comment down below and tell me if you're in high school. So I think that's good, and then I usually did apply some underneath as well. Then I would use blush, and I pretty much always used a NARS blush, so I'm gonna use NARS Deep Throat. I love this blush. I've been using it a lot lately. And I didn't really like contour or anything in high school. I don't think that was really like a thing yet. Actually, it was called contouring. I remember now. And then I guess that's pretty much it. All I would do is like lips after this. So I'm gonna use this Clinique Almost lipstick in the color Pink Honey. And it's a little sample that I got from Sephora. But I used to use stuff like this in high school all the time. This is the finished makeup. So now I will just put it side by side. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!